Hello, hello, hello. I think it is basically 1 minute to showtime. And I'm Alexa Fisher. I'm the creator of Wishbeads. And me, myself, and I, are going to be leading the Wishbeads experience. So this is exciting for me because for the past year I have been meaning to do this. And for whatever reason, because life is busy, I have not yet started. And so this time is kind of special because this is where we start putting into action the intentions we have. So sometimes we dive in and we do it right away. And sometimes we put it off and put it off and put it off. So I said, no more, we're gonna do it. And as we get older, yay! Hi, Jeannie, how are you? As we decide what we want to do and we get the courage, we encourage other people to do the same. And so behind the scenes in Wishbeads, I am constantly talking to people about the magic of Wishbeads and how these little bracelets are just a simple tool to put your kind of the pin in the map. Like, this is where I want to go. This is what I want. I've named it. I'm wearing it on my wrist to stay inspired to take action. So as the creator of Wishbeads, I am committed this year to, I'm committed this year to really showing up and doing more of the teaching and the story of how you can put your intentions into action. As we're waiting for people to show up, oh, by the way, if you show up live, introduce yourself. Hi, Dean, because I am going to be raffling off a Wishbead bracelet. So I have men's and women's. You can tell me which one you want. I'm kind of featuring, hi, Erin. I'm going to be featuring the carnelian because I think it's fabulous. But if you want a different style, it's cool. I like to make wishes come true. Erin can attest to that. Very accommodating. Anyway, but say hello, because if you say hello, then you're automatically entered into this raffle or whatever, and we'll figure out some magical way to pick. Okay, but if you don't say hello, then I won't know you're here. You'll just be that eyeball, that like number. And specificity gets results, right? Yes, that's what Wishbeads is about. So before we dive in the actual experience, as people are showing up, then I want to encourage people, or just sort of share a little bit about this crazy, like, why does this work? So it's so cute to see people like pop in and say hello. I love that. You guys are awesome. But why does this work? Now, if you have a Wishbeads bracelet, amazing. If you have my new book, Wishwork, amazing. But let's say, for example, you don't have any of those things. Guess what? You can still wish and still do all the magic of Wishbeads. It's true. So I encourage you, hi Carol, I encourage you to just look at this experience like an invitation to understand how powerful you are to make what you want happen. It's really simple. That's the whole thing. I think as a society, we have forgotten how powerful common sense is. We've forgotten how powerful we are to filter the noise and to focus on and take action on what's important to us. And in a world, hey Debbie, oh my gosh, hi sweetie. In a world where there's so much noise and there's so much panic and there's so much craziness, we have to go, wait a minute, what do I want? What do I want to make happen in the world? What do I want to make happen in my life? Because change starts right here, and it's powerful and it's simple. And yes, Wishbeads is what kind of maybe gets people excited about this idea of making a wish and making it happen. But it's really just a reminder to you about how powerful you are. So the principles behind how this works are so simple. And that is making space to quiet your mind and to say, what is it what I want? That's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a little guided visualization, a little meditation. You've made time to be here. We're going to dive in and do that. This is going to be about, 20 minutes. That's it. Okay, 20 minutes. So we are going to visualize what we want. We're going to see a moment in time through that visualization when everything feels just right. Now listen, it doesn't have to be the epic, huge monster wish that you have. It can be something small, attainable, a moment that just feels deliciously simple and wonderful. See what comes up for you. And then I'm going to talk about the wish work, which is 21 days of crazy simple exercises, things to think about during the day, and then you reflect on them at night. And throughout the day, because you're wearing your wish on your wrist, even if it's a symbol like a rubber band, it doesn't matter. When you're wearing something that's visual throughout the day, as we're inevitably bombarded with this, that, the other, we're going to remind ourselves, oh, I don't want to freak out about that. I want to stay focused on this. That's magic of Wishbeads. That's the magic of manifestation, the magic of the power of intention. That's how it all works. So that's what I'm committed to, getting out of my comfort zone, to showing up and finding these really fun ways like Facebook Live to connect with people and show them and guide you through that Wishbeads experience. Because these little things that we do actually add up. The little wish work, those steps, those 21 days of steps that you take, they set the wheels in motion to manifest everything that you want. So that instead of feeling overwhelmed and frustrated that you cannot possibly make this and that and the other happen, suddenly you go, wait a minute, if I just connect with another human being by sharing a smile, my energy changes. I just feel better. I just start thinking that I'm not so alone, that I'm not so trapped in my thoughts. If I start listening to a song that's playing on the radio, and there's like a lyric in there that speaks to me that maybe is like a secret message from the universe, it makes me feel like life is a game. And the other thing that I'm excited about is that in less than a month, we're going to be launching our podcast. And the Wishbeads podcast is all about wish stories. It's about interviewing and talking to people who've had these profound things happen as a result of doing Wishbeads and using them in their lives and having these aha moments through the wish work and hearing their stories so that you can be inspired by others and how it works for them and what happens. So this is so exciting to finally be able to move out of like, oh, I'm building a business mode, although I'm kind of always in that mode, but more into the teaching, which is another one of my big passions. I teach online courses, and that was my whole previous career to this one. And it's not even that it's a previous career, it's what I'm doing in addition to this. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so let's make some time now, okay? Wherever you are in the world, Virginia Beach, Washington, D.C., and other places. You can actually tell me where you are. That would be fun. But right now, let's wish. Let's do it. And if people are watching this in the future, wherever you are, just take a moment right now. Maybe close a door. Maybe silence the ringer on your phone. Maybe get comfortable in a chair. Just take like the next minute to just get really comfortable and excited in a way, because you're going to open up a little inner present for yourself, to allow yourself to have some quiet time. Ooh, greetings from London. Woo! So just a little quiet time for yourself, a little time to just have an experience that you are not going to judge. Whatever comes up, but we are going to wish together and see what happens. Now, there's no end to the wishing. So you're just going to wish for this, and then maybe you'll decide later on to wish for something else. That's totally cool. I have lots of wishes, clearly. So now that you're a little bit comfortable, what we're going to do right now is that we are going to go through the guided visualization. Play a little music. It's license-free music, Facebook, so no worries. We're gonna play a little music, and I'm going to invite you to get comfortable, close your eyes, and invite this opportunity where you're going to see your wish as if it's already come true. You're living it. It's a moment in time in the future. And whatever pops up for you, just allow it to be. Maybe there's a little glimmer of an insight, something that your soul is secretly craving. So we're going to allow that experience to happen right now. I'm going to turn on some music. Okay, so it's funny, this music that we are playing right now, my husband Robert sourced for me, and the name of this track is called Floating Growth. Oh, Debbie, I'll tell Robert you say hi. I think he might be watching. I'm so excited to talk to you, Debbie. We'll have to just, we'll have to take this offline. But floating growth. So we are all growing all the time. I find that as I age, I am happier with my growth because I am leaning in and saying, oh my gosh, what is going to come next? I am happier, more in touch with who I am at 46 than I ever was in my teens, 20s, 30s. This is the time when you start to celebrate that growth is a never-ending journey. And the more that you lean into that with love and curiosity, it is the secret to eternal youth. Oh, that's a good marketing strategy for LA. Everybody's always looking for eternal youth here instead of this. Anyway, okay, I digress. So floating growth, let's all just close our eyes. Get really comfortable. Hi, Nicole. Get really comfortable wherever you are and allow yourself to just breathe in. Close your eyes, breathe in, and just bring your awareness to your body. This amazing body that you have that is doing like a billion things right now without you thinking about it. It is magically pumping blood through your system. It's oxygenating. It's firing off all kinds of neurons. It's regulating itself. It's just doing this miraculous, beautiful dance all below your level of awareness. So just bring yourself to a moment of deep gratitude for that amazing miracle that's unfolding every second of your life. Bring your awareness to your spine. Bring your awareness to your shoulders and release any tension that you have. Release your tension in your face. Just get really comfortable. Feel that warmth in your body. Feel that excitement about not knowing what's going to happen. Just stay in that warm, positive, grateful place. And now let's go scan through your body just to check in, release any tension, see where it is in your body. We are going to release your feet first. Bring your awareness to your feet. Just relax your feet. Ooh, we tend to just tense up places. So just relax your feet. Then bring that awareness up through your feet. Relax your legs, your knees. Bring that awareness up to your hips. Release your hips. You don't have to work so hard right now. Bring that energy up through your spine, expanding your chest, allowing yourself to deepen and relax in the chair that you're sitting. Right on, just relax, relax. Allow your neck to rise up and float towards the sky. Feel that expansiveness. So great. No need to multitask while you're doing it. You deserve to relax. And allow someone else to guide you for a minute. Now that you are aware of your body, you've activated this energy, I want to remind you, close your eyes and picture this beautiful orb of light. This light is in the center of your chest, right where your heart is, but right there, this light is yours. You were born with it, and it can be any color you want. Just connect with that light right now. See that light. Feel that light. Imagine it now. And as you breathe in and exhale, that light is going to expand, and it is growing just a little bit. Allow that light to expand right now. And as you bring your intention and your awareness to that light, have it grow even more as you inhale. And as you exhale, that light is being sent forth. It is just growing brighter and brighter and expanding out. And in this next inhale, And exhale, that light is going to grow so strong that it becomes like a beam of light from your chest, expanding out. It's becoming like a beam of light, like an old-fashioned movie projector. This light is shining forth, sending that light out to a screen, a white screen that's about 10 feet in front of you. Allow that beam of light to project onto that screen right now. Just see light. Imagine that now. Now in the next 15-30 seconds or so, I want you to imagine that this light is going so strong and it's coming into focus like an old movie projector, that this beam of light is sharing an image with you. And this image, like a movie of your life that is being projected onto the screen, ever so gently is coming into focus. This moment in time where everything feels just right. Allow yourself to have this moment in time where this moment is coming into focus right now. See that moment projected on that screen. Just allow something to come into focus. It can be a feeling, it can be an energy, it can be a picture. Imagine that now. And as that comes into focus, I invite you to step into that light, to step into that image that you are seeing on that screen. So you enter the screen and you are in that moment in time where everything feels just right. Where are you? Who is around you? What are you doing? Be there right now. And in that moment in time, this moment in time where everything feels just right, awaken your senses, awaken your body to look around. What do you see around you? What do you hear? Hear something specific right now. What do you hear in this moment in time at some point in the future where everything feels just right? Imagine you are there right now. What do you hear? And take a look at your body. What are you wearing in this moment in time when everything feels just right? What are you wearing? What shoes are you wearing? Imagine that right now. And feel free to begin exploring this space, to walk around and see what is in this time and place where everything feels just right. You just can't believe it. It's so good. It's so easy. Who is around you? What time of day is it? What is around you right now? Explore, get curious. Who is around you right now? What can you touch? What can you smell? What faces do you see? What objects can you touch? How do you feel? What are 3 words to describe how you feel right now? And as you walk around this time and place, set your intention to remember all of these delicious details, all of them. They're yours. They came from the deepest part of your being. You can be in this time and place anytime you wish. You can remember all of these wonderful details, these clues to what your soul secretly longs for. You can remember them now. You can remember them now. You can recall them anytime you wish. Take your time. You can even come back here anytime you wish. It's your moment. Now, before we leave this time and place, challenge yourself to connect with one more detail. What's one specific thing that you can think about? Find that now. Awesome. Now slowly, slowly, slowly bring your awareness with a big deep breath in. Bring your awareness back to your body, gently, gently, knowing that you're going to remember these details, knowing that you can return to this time and place anytime you wish. And you are going to come back to your body, come back to this time and place. You can wiggle your toes, you can wiggle your fingers. Take a big deep breath in, and when you're ready, you're going to slowly, slowly open your eyes and come back to this time and place, to Facebook, to your life, your beautiful life. So, if anybody wants to comment on what that experience was, you can do that now. But also know that this is part one. Your visualization is part one. It's your invitation to wish and see what your soul desires and record the experience. That's part two. So how does that work? Well, you're going to write down in long form, yay, thanks Dean. You're going to write down in a long form what you experienced in rich present tense language, meaning I am standing on a stage. This is actually for me. I'm standing on a stage and I look over and I see my friend Benj and Grai, and they're laughing. That's actually what I heard. I heard them laughing. They've got a guitar that they just strapped on their shoulders and they're getting ready to perform. And they're a little bit off stage. They're kind of waiting in the wings. And I saw them look at each other and they were laughing. They were just laughing. They were so happy. And it made me so happy to see that happiness. That's what I saw. So when I write it down, and again, in my book, Wish Work, which I will talk about in a minute, there's a space for you to record this experience. You can also use a journal. You can also use a scrap of paper. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to write it down where you say, I am standing on the stage. This is mine. I'm standing on the stage. I can see that I'm wearing this like long, kind of like 3/4 length jacket. It's kind of bright and mustard colored. And I've got this cool necklace on that's really, I can picture what that looks like. And I'm standing there, someone else is talking next to me, and I look over to my right and I see Benj and Grai laughing with the guitars around their neck. And they're about to come on and they just can't believe it. Now this, what I saw is my event that I'm going to do in 2020, where we have 1 million people wishing at once. Like, we're gonna do this, really. Isn't it funny? Because here I am standing on this date and I have 11 people watching. So wow, what a huge, crazy wish. I love it. That we're starting with 11 people watching, and let's do like 1.1 million people watching in like a year. How are we going to pull that off? I don't know, but the universe is going to conspire to make it happen, don't you think? I do. And that's where it begins, where you start seeing things so specifically that those are clues as to where that who's there, how is it going to work. This is the idea of it. How you see it and then become it. So for you, step 2, I'm getting ahead of myself. Step 2 is to record the experience in a journal with as many details as possible. This is how I felt. I felt happy, easy, blissful, ecstatic. These are the words. It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The space was beautiful. There's about 150 people there. There's lights, natural light, and a beautiful stage. The walls are white. Like, this is the kind of thing that I'm seeing. So when you write the description of it, rich present tense language with as much detail as possible. Now, the next step, once you've written the long form, is to take the essence of that into one sentence. For me, it could be my big, beautiful wish party. 1 million wishes at once. Now that is what I will write on the tiny paper that is included in my bracelet. This little wish paper. Inside are 5 little wishes, 5 little wish papers. You do not need to write them all at once, just one at a time, works fine. But you write the essence of your wish, the essence of it, into one sentence. And for me, it is 1 million people wishing at once. Wow, it's going to feel so good. I'm having 1 million people wishing at once. I write that on a sentence. Actually, to be honest with you, that is exactly what's in this bracelet for me. And I wear it every single day. And every single day, I stay inspired to take action towards that. Literally. Literally. That's what this is about. Anyway, so you put the essence of it on your bracelet, and then you do the wish work. So simple. Now, for those of you who may not know, the wish work, which I outline completely in my new book, entitled Wish Work, which I don't think you can see because it's all backwards like. But with wish work, it's 21 days of extremely simple exercises to help you tune into and take action towards your wish. And I'm talking little stuff. My friend Alexandra Franzen, the one and only, go check her out. She calls these tiny goals, and I love this. The idea of this is really just these simple things that we do, these connections with people, noticing smiles, noticing music lyrics, putting a date in your calendar for something you're going to take action on. This is where manifestation happens. It's the intention combined with the action. It is not changing your entire life. It's not succumbing to perfectionism. It's stepping up and doing one little thing every day for 21 days. And I'm talking wildly simple things, things that are given to you. You're guided through the experience. So wherever you are, go to wishbeads.com/yes, YES, and you can sign up for the guided visualization. You'll get the 21 days of wish work. It'll show you our Wishbeads app where you can hear audio messages from me every day in addition to the wish work. Get your book, hear about how this entire magical product came into being from one moment in the shower where I heard the name Wishbeads and saw the product. True story. We'll talk about that later. But this is where you can understand how powerful you are to make your wishes come true. You actually don't even need the bracelet, to be honest with you, but the bracelet's the fun part. Well, the fun part is actually making your wish come true. But this power you have right now. So even if there might be a part of you that's disbelieving this, or it's like, I missed Alexa's guided visualization. I'll listen to it later. I'll sign up later. Do it now. Do it now. You deserve to have your wishes come true. You do. So, what's next? Writing the long form version of what you experienced, listening to it again if you need to, writing your Wishbeads bracelet or your little wish, wearing it on your wrist, doing the wish work. Super simple, like a recipe for success. And then here on Facebook, and once you're signed up, make sure you're signed up on my website, you're going to learn about all the new events that I have coming up. I am partnering with some amazing people to bring Wishbeads to the world, to connect with influencers, to do amazing events. There is so many cool things that are in the pipeline, but I also want to create a space for our community where we can connect with one another, where we can have wish stories happen, where you can check out my new podcast that's coming out where we hear wish stories, or you can also share wish stories of your own. Be in touch, post a comment. I know many of you who are watching actually have already done Wishbeads, and feel free, I welcome you to share your wish story. So there will be more tools, more opportunities to share, and certainly more teaching that is happening this year, because that's what my intention is. That's how we're going to get to 1 million wishes 2020. Stay tuned. All right, now I am going to, in this thread, underneath the wish circle, I am going to, once we wrap up, I'll look through, see who is in attendance, and I'll figure out some randomly magical way to announce who the winner of the bracelet is. And if you want a different style, that's okay. But before I leave, I'm just going to share with you one thing. This is the matte carnelian. Isn't it pretty? This is one of our new styles on the website. But I want to read to you the properties of the carnelian stone. Because one of the things that I've learned in doing Wishbeads is that people love to learn about the properties of the stone. Hello from Canada and Baltimore. So carnelian stands for creativity and passion. It's a stone that invokes creativity and passion, which I think is great. So I'm going to read you a little the stone properties. On our website, you can read about all of the stone properties, but let's read about carnelian, shall we? Okay. The vivacious stone carnelian is full of life force, from its vibrant color to its intrinsically energetic properties. The stone is a playful and encouraging one that allows its wearer to shed worry so that they can be their bold, spontaneous, and loving selves. Carnelian creates harmony between focus and passion, and thus leads to a boost in creative expression. So I felt like it was the perfect stone for me today, because this is part of what I'm doing with Wishbeads, right? It's the creativity to allow people to get creative with their lives, to see and visualize and play. But the passion, for me, when I think of passion, it's really about focus, and it's about energy, and it's about doing. It's about experiencing. So this creativity and passion is what I'm celebrating, not only for the year ahead for Wishbeads, but more importantly, for you. So if you want your carnelian bracelet, guess what, people? There's only been a handful of people to show up, so you've got a very good chance of winning. Okay, you're amazing. This has been so much fun. Every month we are going to be hosting our own virtual wish circles, but throughout the month I'm also going to be partnering with other people to join them and do Wishbeads together. So this is exciting. I am so happy to have you here. I want your wishes to come true big time. And while I never say your wish will come true in 21 days, I will tell you, you will change in 21 days. You will learn after the wish work, after the whole Wishbeads experience, how powerful you are, how powerful your thoughts are. And when you stay focused on the positive things that you want to create, it changes your feelings, and your feelings change your actions. So instead of getting overwhelmed with life's woo, you can be confident in the fact that you have the ability to direct your life, to stay positive and proactive, and make your wishes come true. That's how it works. All right, you are amazing. I adore you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for wishing. Thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you for being you. You deserve to have your wishes come true. And I, for one, am cheering you on. All right, my friends, over and out. Oh, and thank you for sharing. So I'll post this up. Facebook will magically do something with it, and it'll live there. And if you like what the experience was for you, and then I appreciate you sharing it with your followers or whatever. Okay, you're amazing. Ciao.